Okay, so we're going to look at another, this is a teacher example, so this one isn't in your handout or in your worksheet. And this time I want us to look at an estimate that's a little farther away. Because here in the ones place of our divisor, there's a 4. And, 4, 5, and 6 are kind of in the middle in terms of like a number line between 1 and 10. So, what we had been noticing was that when there's when this can be rounded, when this is closer to a 10, then our estimate is more accurate. So let's try it out. Let's test that theory and see um, how realistic our theory is. So when I'm looking at 14, it's got a 4 in the ones place, and I have to decide, do I want to round that to 10, round this number to 10 or to 20? I think I'm going to round it to 10. So we would make a division. We would set up our algorithm. And I don't know if you noticed, but my little division houses have gotten straighter edged and a little more modern, kind of like our academy. So we're rounding 14 to 10 and looking at this 59,262. I would probably round 59 to 60, which would make this the first 2 digits 60. Oh, those are big numbers, so hopefully they fit. And then these would all be 0 because we're rounding it. So that means everything after the thing that we rounded becomes 0. Okay, there we go. So now we can think of this in terms of a 1-digit arithmetic fact, because if we took out all those zeros, and actually this next step isn't really necessary, but I like to see it without the zeros. You could just cross them off and write it down here, but if we took out all the zeros, we would have one, hold on. That would give us 1, I need to write you here. That would give us 6 divided by 1, and 6 divided by 1 is 6. So that means that 6,000 divided by 1, 6, would give us 6,000. And so a good estimate for 59,262 divided by 14, an estimate would be 6,000. This is our estimate. And let's get out a calculator and find the actual answer and see how accurate our estimate was. When we take our calculator and punch in 59,262 divided by 14, it is 4,233, which is pretty far off. So we could say that our estimated quotient is going to be less accurate in this case because the number in the ones place is farther away from a multiple of 10.